Tarot. It is Friday, March 7th, 2025, and it's time for the Friday Fast Five. That is where we ask Spirit to deliver us a message in 5 cards: who, what, where, when, and why. So we're going to find out what is going on, what Spirit wants us to know today. I can tell you I am ready for Friday. The sun is shining, it's getting warmed up. I'm feeling excited and ready to have fun. So that is the vibe that I'm bringing to the table today. I am like ready to have some fun. So who is with me in that? Who's ready for a fun weekend? Who's ready to have a good time? We're gonna see what Spirit has coming in for us today. This will be the who, what, where, when, why, the Friday Fast Five. Get a couple of people coming in the room. I see Motivational Vibes, Divine Timing, and Stephen Yuri. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm feeling good. I got a good night's sleep. Had so many crazy dreams last night. Just so many messages coming through. And then I took some time this morning and did my yoga and did some meditation, some breath work, and I'm like ready. I'm ready. All right, Spirit, who are we talking about today? The King of Wands. King of Wands coming in for the who. So King of Wands is going to represent you or someone in your life who is really flexible right now, really confident that they can accomplish whatever they need to accomplish, able to pivot, very charismatic, extremely creative. The King of Wands is absolutely an outside of the box thinker. They're idea people. So that's our who today, is the King of Wands. Where are we going with this? The what? Wow. Talk about thinking outside of the box. The what is the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse represents breaking tradition, stepping away from institution, creating something new, and it's a little bit like questioning authority too. There's a little bit of that in the Hierophant in reverse, and I'm feeling that today. Who, what, where? Where's the where coming in? Any situation where this is a family, okay? If there might be some people here. I'm getting black sheep energy. Maybe some generational curse breakers, some pattern breakers, some cycle breakers coming in today. The who is the outside of the box thinker, the one who's able to pivot and is really standing in their own. You know, they're comfortable in their skin. They know what's right. They know what to do, and they can see a solution. They can see the difference, and they're not afraid to assert the disagreement in a situation. That's the who, and the what is the Hierophant in reverse. The where has to do with a family unit, some kind of very close community where people are working together under one roof, or this could be communal. This is some kind of communal endeavor, and it's usually having to do with family. And that's why I'm feeling like this is the cycle breaker, the black sheep of the family, a seed person coming in. That's the where. The when things are looking ugly, when things are, when there's a time of scarcity, when there's a time of feeling like, okay, we've spent too much time, energy, money, effort in an area that is no longer working. It's clear that it isn't working, and we are losing our abundance. We're losing our source energy. That's the where. I'm sorry, the when. And let's get the why. What's the why? For healing. This is for healing. Some of you guys listening today are the healers of your family. You are the seed people. You are the black sheep. You're the ones who are going to stand against the face of wrongdoing and say, there's a better way here, and we're going to break this cycle right now and get things in a healthier place for the next generation. This is a really powerful reading for some of you. If any of you have been questioning your place or your role, or you've been wondering what needs to occur in order to fix things, well, what needs to occur in order to fix things is that you take that leadership position and stand up against the wrongdoing, whatever that may be. And this, since it is a community reading, we have to acknowledge that it does not only pertain to people who are the black sheep of the family. This also pertains to anyone who is ready to stand up to the face of, you know, bad vibes, just something that's unhealthy, something that's not working, something that is against the highest good of all involved. It's time to take a stand for that. So anyone listening today, be ready to take a stand. You know what's right. Your moral compass is clear. You understand what needs to be done, and it's time to start asserting that. All right, is there one more card, Spirit, for us to get on this Friday Fast 5? For anyone who is ready to heal a situation, to repair something broken, to, what is that Japanese, I'm getting that feeling of, I'm getting a picture of that broken vessel, that Japanese art form where when something beautiful breaks, like some kind of ceramic or something glass, and you repair it with gold, and then those seams not only become beautiful but stronger. What is the word for that? And now I can't remember. I knew it, you know, yesterday, and it's just slipping my mind, but that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm feeling coming through. So what else do we need to know? End of a cycle. It's time to end a painful cycle. Look at this. This is the 10 of Swords coming through here. So yeah, it's time to stand up and put something to an end. All right, and you got to be the one to do it. So, all right, guys, that's our Friday Fast 5 reading. I don't see a whole lot of people in the room. I suspect that today is going to be a pretty quick day, but I know that we have some questions coming through. So let me take a look at the comments. We've got, what's good happening for me this spring overall for motivational vibes? Let's find out. What good is coming to motivational vibes this spring? What's happening? What good is happening? What good is happening for motivational vibes this spring? Well, there's going to be a bit of an alignment that's coming through. There's going to be some alignment somewhere for motivational vibes. What do we need to know? What good is happening this spring for motivational vibes? King of Swords, some real clarity and truth, and alignment for sure is coming through with this card. Able to understand what's needed, how to solve problems, how to think clearly, analytically, plan way out into the future, understanding how to communicate that, and just really being very, very clear in the mind. There's some real clarity. And the Magician, wow. Motivational vibes. This spring, the good that's happening for you is that you're going to reach a state of real clarity, and you're going to be able to manifest some things as a result of that. Because once you have that clarity, you're going to see everything laid out on the table, and you're going to know exactly what needs to be done. And it's going to be time for you to really manifest. And the Star, healing. There's so much healing energy coming in with the Star. It also represents good timing, your place in the universe, coming into your own. There's that vibe coming with this. Protection, with the universal protection and love, and things moving very quickly. The Eight of Wands coming in here. This spring is going to feel amazing for you, motivational vibes, because you're going to have the clarity. You're going to have everything in place. You're going to know what to do. You're going to be manifesting. You're going to create healing and abundance, and it's going to move so fast. And whatever you're dealing with now, you're going to see as part of your journey, part of your process. And right now is when you need to get ready to just step back in. Just get things wrapped up take your breath, lick your wounds, get back in there, and things are going to start falling into place very, very quickly. So that is the good that's coming to you this spring, motivational vibes. Thank you for that question. Thank you for that answer. Jazzy Knight, good to see you. All right, Jazzy Knight has a love request. Let's see, whatever comes out in love. All right, could we have a love reading for Jazzy Knight, please? Love reading for Jazzy Knight. Ace of Swords in reverse. Don't look back. That's the first thing you need to know, Jazzy Knight, is that you do not want to turn back, okay? There's no looking back. If you've been thinking about a past relationship and maybe, you can work something out, or maybe you still have feelings for someone in your past, or whatever it is, even if you've moved past that person in terms of how you feel for them, do not allow any of your past relationships to interfere with what's coming your way. That's the first thing you need to know. King of Wands in reverse. It's time to let go of any heartbreak. That's for sure. It's really time for you to look forward. Stand firm, okay? When I was shuffling your cards, I had a feeling of straight, stability, grounding, being one with yourself, and being really clear about your aspirations, okay? You do not want to look back right now. Any pain from the past, any heartbreak, any bad relationships, people in your life, leave them behind, okay? What is coming in? Well, this is still, there's something that's really got you hung up, whether it's subconscious or consciously. Something's holding you up. There's the feeling of defeat, the feeling of nobody won, the feeling of a bad breakup. Let it go. You keep getting these let it go kinds of cards. You have to leave the past behind you. Until you can do that, things are going to not work out well, because it's like you've got some cleaning up to do. Yeah, there's a lot of fear, a lot of worst case scenarios surrounding what could be your match. And you gotta get rid of that stuff. You gotta be ready for something brand new, because, and look, here's your Hangman. Yeah, just really, that's your message. And I don't want to keep harping on the same thing, because Spirit just keeps on repeating it, because this is the point for you. When it comes to love, you have to do some healing, get some closure, have clarity over your past relationships, and leave them totally behind you, and then step forward with a new perspective, okay? Some freshness, a clean slate aspect to this, all right? And then we'll start to see some aspects of what is coming in. But right now, what's coming in can't get through the block of the past, all right? Jazzy Knight, that is for you. Thank you for that question, and thank you for that answer. Let's see what's coming in next. Stephen Uri, Venus is Friday's ruling planet. Nice. Divine timing. What messages do my guides have for me for the weekend? All right, divine timing. Let's find out what messages your guides have for you for the weekend. What do we have coming in for divine timing? What do they need to know for the weekend? Time to let go and relax, divine timing. You've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. So whatever you've been doing to work really hard at, whatever's been a burden on you, you got to get some rest this weekend. That's what's coming in. Letting go of some work. Judgment card coming in. This ability to take a rest this weekend is going to clear some things up for you. It's going to allow you to hear what your next move is going to be. It's going to help you have some understanding. And you need to listen to this call. If you've been feeling sort of tired, if you're worried that you might be getting burnt out pretty soon, you got to listen to that. You're being asked to get some rest this weekend. Yeah, get some rest. You have to look away. Whatever you've been focusing on recently, you have to just divert your attention in another direction and just take a break. Okay? Really, really important. That's what's needed in order for you to get the balance. Okay? The Two of Pentacles coming in here. It's like you've been managing whatever you've been managing and you're doing it really well. And now in order for you to stay on course, the next beat, the next part of this rhythm is for you to take a little bit of a breather. You got to take a little bit of a rest and appreciate your accomplishments. Sometimes we get so focused and caught up on trying and working and doing, we forget how much we have accomplished. So this weekend, what's coming in for you is the calling to get some rest and appreciate where you are right now. Okay, that is what is needed in order for you to continue successfully in accomplishing whatever is coming next. All right, divine timing, that's for you. Thank you for that question and thank you for that answer. All right, now Stephen Uri, is today a good day for the situation? Let's find out. Is today a good day for the situation for Stephen Uri? Today a good day for the situation for Stephen. Well, it might very well be. It's a good day for some truth and clarity. Coming in with the Ace of Swords. It's a good day for communication. And today is a good day for the situation because I'm feeling like with this Five of Swords in reverse after the Ace, it's like somehow the energy is good for people to take the news of the situation or to see your words more clearly and take it with less pain or confrontation. It's like they'll be able to get over it a little bit more easily. There is something about today. Offer the truth with a nature of gentility. Like be soft in this. And that doesn't mean sugarcoat anything. That doesn't mean beat around the bush. It simply means that when you express your truth, do it with a degree of acknowledgement for the other person and thank them for whatever they have given to you. Like be really aware of the good things that they've done. Don't overlook those and hand this truth to them with some grace. Okay? Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then the Four of Wands. Yeah, I think today is a good day to do this. It's still not an easy conversation. It's still not an easy situation to handle, right? So there's going to be a little bit of rough water, but today is probably the best you're going to get for a little while, and it's going to result in the Four of Wands, which is stability and union and celebration. So yeah, good luck today if you decide to move forward with that. Wishing you the very best and can't wait to hear how it goes. Thank you for that question. And yes, you're welcome for using Rider-Waite. Thank you for that answer. All right. Norvell Cody, you're welcome. Samantha Marie, good morning. Hope all is well. May I have a reading? Yes, absolutely, Samantha Marie. Do you have a question in here? I'm going to go ahead and give you a general reading. All right, Samantha Marie, general reading. Could we have a general reading for Samantha Marie, please? Here we go. You also are in need of a break. You got to let some things go. Yeah, you've been working really, really hard with something, or you've been shouldering a burden. You gotta let some of that go and allow energy to flow more freely. It's like things are going to happen very quickly, okay? Letting something go, letting go of a burden this is a ripping off the band-aid situation for you, Samantha Marie. You see this 3 of Swords coming in here? This is pain. This is like a sharp pain. It could be a heartbreak. And the fact that you've got the 10 of Wands and then the 8 of Wands, this is like ripping off the band-aid. It's time for you to do that and then take care of yourself, okay? That's the message coming in here for you today. It's you got to turn heel, okay? It's time for you to make a change, and you do not want to drag this out. Rip off the Band-Aid, give yourself the extra TLC that's needed, and then recalculate what's next. Okay, Samantha Marie, I hope that is what you needed to hear today. Thank you for that reading. All right, now we've got Jabbar Levitt. Would like to get a job so I can start working again and saving a lot of money. Okay. All right, Jabbar Levitt. Let's see how things are going with the job situation for Jabbar Levitt so they can save some money. How can we help Jabbar Levitt on this intention to get a job and start working and saving money? One more, I think. Yeah, that feels better. Okay. Yeah, it's like you have been assessing your situation and trying to figure out what to do. It's clear you're not totally satisfied. There may have even been an injustice that caused you to be in this situation. I don't know if it was that you got laid off or you got fired, or there was something that was not a good reason for you to be unemployed currently. Or in the wrong job currently. You definitely need to start working again, and let's see what's happening with this. You've got some blocks. You need to know that there are things that you're thinking that are keeping you kind of trapped and stuck. You got to open your mind about some things. Let whatever your preconceived notions are, let those go. I'm getting the feeling that maybe you could possibly tweak your resume a little bit. Like maybe you think that you don't have the skills to get into some things, or there's something blocking you, you know, and you got to let that go. And that is what's halting the progress. And then you have the Empress. Okay. There may be a possibility that you are preventing yourself from applying for certain positions because you feel like you're not the right candidate, when in actuality you are the right candidate. And these jobs, these potential jobs, may have something to do with the Empress energy. Maybe in childcare or nursing or hospitality. Maybe it's time for you to get a job working temporarily as, you know, a bartender or a waiter, where you're in the hospitality industry or the food industry, and you're just making extra money right now until you're ready for a long-term career. But definitely you're sort of closed-minded about something, and whatever that something is, it's blocking you from getting to where you want to be. And the Empress is this card coming in, and she is the hostess with the mostess. She is good at creating a space for everything to function properly, for everyone to be at ease, for people to have a good time. So if you've been toying with the idea of getting into any kind of environment where, or any kind of job where you would be creating a welcoming or flourishing environment for others, you should really take another look at that. And I don't know if that's in hospitality or childcare or event planning or something along those lines, but think about it, consider it, and see how things start moving again. You got to get some energy flowing here in order to get the job you're looking for. Let go of the blocks, okay? You've got some mental blocks. Start just getting that resume out there. And really be honest about your skill set. I think that when it comes to job hunting, so many of us get sort of trapped in this framework of leaning on the obvious skills and experience that we've gained from our work history, our past work history. And sometimes it can be tough to translate those skills into a completely different field. And you may need to play around with that a little bit. And I say that because that's what's coming through here with the message. So keep that in mind too. All right, see how you can look from a fresh perspective at your skill set, and a fresh perspective at what you might be better suited for. Thank you for that question. Thank you for that answer. All right, good morning. Good morning, Philip. I hope you're doing well out there in Florida. You're welcome, Motivational Vibes. All right, Norvell Cody. Okay, I gotta know now whatever it is I need to know. Okay, Norvell Cody. What does Norvell Cody need to know right now? What does Norvell Cody need to know right now? Let's find out. While I'm shuffling, and I feel this is a pretty long shuffle for Norvell Cody, I have changed the pace today. I was given, remember the other day I was on here and I said, I am open to suggestions. One of the suggestions I received was making things move along a little bit more quickly. Doing shorter readings for people and leaving a reading at a certain point instead of continuing. So I have picked up the pace today, and I'm wondering how you guys feel about that. I don't want you to feel like I'm rushing through anything. I don't want you to feel like I'm rushing through your readings, but I can also see where if things take too long, you might get bored as a listener waiting for your turn. So let me know how this feels, and we'll see if I can, you know, tweak things more in terms of pace and tempo, or, you know, let me know what you prefer. Norvell Cody, I think we're getting just about ready here for what you need to know. What do you need to know? What does Norvell Cody need to know? Here it is. All right. It's time to work on something. It's time to practice and hone in on your skills. If you have an opportunity to improve upon what you're already practicing or start learning a new skill, now is the time to do that. The Eight of Pentacles here, you see this person really working hard, and they're accumulating all of these things that they've been working on. And that is your task right now, is to continue working on something. And then you also have the Eight of Swords, but this is in reverse. So you do have some beliefs that are stopping you, and it's time for you to let those go. If you have been thinking about improving upon your work situation, or you're thinking about going back to school, or you're thinking about doing any kind of study or practice, and you've been hesitant or apprehensive about getting started in it, really think about what you might be telling yourself, and see if there's validity to that. You might be telling yourself some things and giving yourself reasons for not doing it when those are kind of made up and they're not your highest good. Yeah, it's time to get off of your butt, Nobel Cody. It's time. This is the Four of Swords. When this is upright, it talks about resting, taking a beat, taking a rest, sleeping on it, letting things sort of percolate and listening to your subconscious. And when this comes in the reverse position, it's saying, okay, it's time to get up now. You've waited long enough. You have what you need to move forward. Yeah, you do. You know the truth. The Ace, we've had a lot of this card coming in today, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the card of truth and direction. It's really time to start like leaning in and giving it all you got, okay? High Priestess in reverse, there's more for you to learn. You don't know everything about this situation. You will, because the truth is afoot and the clarity is ready for you. Right now, you don't know everything about a situation, and there's more for you to gain. So keep on going, keep on pushing through, get back into practicing and working hard for whatever it is that you're striving for. And don't let your thoughts or preconceived notions or outdated belief systems get in your way. You got to let those go. All right, Novell Cody, that was for you. That's what you need to hear today. Thank you for that question, and thank you for that answer. You're welcome, Stephen Yuri. Divine timing, yes, I've been working 2 jobs trying to make time for my kids and moving. Thank you. Yeah, time for a rest. It is time for you to take a rest. Carrie B, good morning. Good to see you. Geeta Kamal, hi. Love and relationship in the coming days. Okay, Geeta, let's get a love and relationship reading for you. Could we have a love and relationship reading for Geeta, please? What is going on for Geeta? Love and relationship. Got a headache. There's a headache forming. What's going on? Why am I experiencing a headache for a love and relationship reading? What are we being told, Geeta? Something you're very passionate about. Knight of Wands coming in here is asking you to go ahead and jump into something, or you're feeling really passionately about something. You want to be confident right now, all right? Don't hesitate. Wow. And then you've got the Two of Cups here. This is a mutually beneficial relationship. Now, usually the Two of Cups does not pertain to romance, but we are asking for a question about romance and love. So this Two of Cups here is about really bringing out the best in each other. When two people come together and they make each other happy and they work well together and they're both becoming better individually as a result of their togetherness. So be passionate about this coming in. Go ahead and move forward. Don't worry. This Strength card in reverse is telling me that you don't have to force whatever this relationship is. You can just sort of be yourself. You don't have to push anything too hard. You don't have to rush anything, but you can be really passionate about it. And there's your King of Wands. This is a lot. This is a lot of wand energy coming in here. And look at all the lions. Geez. Wow. This is fiery. Fiery and passionate. Yeah, it's time to let go of the old things. It's time to let go. Like you gotta be willing to give this all you got. There's a relationship coming your way, and you are in a position where you can be confident that it's going to work out. And if that means that you have to consider making a move or letting go of some old habits, or leaving the past behind you, or sharing your space with someone, you can do that. You can go for it. This is a good relationship. There's so much fire and passion and connection and the energy of the lion and bringing out the best in each other and really being confident. And this is a solid companionship. It really, really is. So really, really well done. And I'm getting King and Queen energy in here. We don't have a queen, so to speak, in this reading, but I'm getting like King and Queen of the jungle type of vibes with this. So yeah, you've got some good stuff coming in terms of love, Gita. Keep your mind open for it and be ready. Be ready for some passion. Thank you for that question and thank you for that answer. All right, Kari B, if you have time, I would like to know what I should do in terms of career. Please and thanks. Okay, can we get a reading for Kari B on career, please? Career reading for Kari B. Okay, Four of Pentacles coming in, Nine of Swords coming in, King of Swords coming in, Death in reverse coming in, Lovers coming in. So let me see what this is talking about with the career. I mean, I am getting a sense of overthinking. I am getting a sense of you knowing the truth of a situation, but holding on very tightly to security. Like you need security and you're afraid that you don't have it. You know what you need to do, but you're sort of avoiding doing that. I feel like you're delaying the inevitable with something. I don't know if it's because of this Lover's card. Maybe you need to make a career change and you can't because of your relationship. You're afraid of what it's going to do to your relationship. But the Lover's card taking center stage on this is making me feel like there's a lot of romance energy coming in here. So if you're single, then what is this Lover's card coming in here? Is it asking you to find unity? Let me listen. It's asking you to be vulnerable. So you're holding on tightly to something. Maybe it's just the concept of what you believe will make you safe and feel secure. But that's causing you a lot of distress. You're overthinking and you're coming up with a lot of like anxiety spirals, worst case scenarios over this. You really need the King of Swords energy right now. You need to have that clarity. And that clarity is what's going to help you guide yourself through a transition. You're avoiding a transition right now or some kind of transformation. I don't know if you need to change careers, like from one thing to another. You need to change what you're used to doing, but it is time for a change. And maybe this Lover's card coming in here is asking you to be vulnerable and do the thing that makes you feel fulfilled. Do the thing that makes you feel like it's right for you, rather than looking for the thing that's going to give you the most money or feel the most secure. Okay? That feels like what's coming in with this career reading, is that you're focusing really, really hard on like what makes the most sense. What are the most logical, practical steps for you to attain security, when in actuality, it may be more important for you. You might find the answer to that by being willing to just change your whole trajectory. It might be time for you to make a big change, and try to be vulnerable to that. Try to be open to the idea that you might be very, very well suited to do something totally different, and it might feel really scary right now to make that change, but it could turn out to be the very best thing for you. Is there another card coming through? Yeah, and then you just got to work on it. Consider, like, do you have something that you really love to do? Or do you want to get in, or does the Lover's card represent something different for you entirely? Maybe it represents a career that has to do with relationships, whether it's, matchmaking or marriage counseling or something along those lines. Like, you got to decide what this is for you, this Lover's card, because there's a lot of energy, and it's really going to require you to be vulnerable and make the change. Okay? So that's your career reading. And then when you do make the change, just practice. Just be willing to practice and work hard at it. That will fall in line with your practicality, Invest in yourself. You're very welcome. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone else who came in? Oh, let's see. Wait a minute. Let me back up a little bit. You're welcome, Stephen. You're welcome, Norvell Cody. Kumar. Okay. Kumar, oh, Divine Mother, can you help me by reading for my spiritual future and journey? Okay, let's get a spiritual future and journey reading for Kumar. I'm calling to the Divine Mother for answers here. Could we please have a spiritual future and journey reading for Kumar? here we go. Okay, don't hold on too tightly to any one thing, Kumar. Then you have the Fool in reverse, and then the King of Swords upright, the Five of Cups upright, the Temperance upright. So in terms of your spiritual journey, there's been some back and forth, and there might be some more back and forth, okay? There are going to be things that you realize maybe you once thought were the truth, and now you're seeing that they're not necessarily the truth. Allow that to be a realization of that brings you curiosity and openness rather than a realization that brings you skepticism, okay? You need to have faith through this. You don't want to be too apprehensive about anything or too hasty with anything. This is not about diving into any one thing. This is about having some clarity about what could be, searching for the truth, right? And with that, there's going to be disappointment because sometimes the truth is not easy to swallow. And your spiritual journey is going to be what helps you temper that. And that aspect of disappointment is going to be something that helps you temper your spiritual journey. It's really important that you have the highs and lows. These are all aspects of, you know, becoming and understanding and having contrast. And there may be, if you are feeling like you've been, I'm feeling like you might not be a great fit for a traditional religious practice. Like, I'm feeling like maybe you need to have your own way to go about your spiritual journey that you're not going to be able to understand, and not, you're going to understand it, but you're not going to agree with everything that you could get from organized secular religion. Okay, you're going to need some more flexibility than that. So it's probably good for you to dabble in many different aspects of spirituality and religion and continue learning along the way. You probably want to avoid getting sucked wholeheartedly into any one secular religion, okay? Yeah, you're going to have to forge your own path with this one. Just keep on going. Just keep on looking at what's in front of you and being present, and then seeing what makes sense for the next step. All right, that's your spiritual journey. It's going to be ongoing. You're going to want to pick things up as you go along and continue learning. And just remember that the things that you feel are disappointing are really important for your spiritual journey, because they are going to offer you temperance, and they are going to make you have a better understanding of spirituality and yourself, your place in the world. Okay? So that is what's coming your way. It's a lot of learning. You have a lot of learning and just appreciating the journey. Just stay on the journey. Not necessarily with a prescribed plan. All right. So Kumar, that was for you. Thank you for that question, and thank you for that answer. Cheers. All right, Raymond Torres, good morning. Are you taking questions? Yes, Raymond, what is your question? Good morning. Raymond, pop your question in the chat box and I will read cards for you. Howdy. Howdy, Penny Sheriff. some reason, Raymond Torres, your question is not coming through here. Penny, do you have a question that I can answer real quick? I don't want to miss anyone. All right, so Penny, I'm going to read yours. Oh, there's Raymond. Okay, so I am going to do Raymond's first, and then I'll do Penny. Like 11. My ex called me yesterday. She told me she still loves me and wants to move. Oops, where do we go? Forward with me. Will I hear from her today? Okay, Raymond, will you hear from your ex today? Raymond Torres. Here we go. Yeah, you're going to get some clarity and truth today. I think you will get a phone call. The High Priestess, being in reverse, says that your ex might give you some information that you weren't sure of before. You didn't totally know the whole truth before. And that truth that comes out is going to let things move forward, you know, pretty with a degree of stability. Page of Wands coming in, and then the Ace of Cups coming in reverse. Okay, so it's clear that the two of you are intended to be together in some way. Things are going to progress. They are going to move forward. You're going to get a call from your ex, if not today, this weekend. And they're going to share with you some information that you were not yet aware of. This is going to help things move forward, okay? Understand that at some point in this relationship, you might realize that there's something else out there for you, that you're inspired to do something else or to be a different person. And at that point, the two of you may no longer have the relationship that you're looking for right now, okay? So this might not be a long-term thing. This might not be marriage material, but it is good for right now. This is good for right now. So there's no reason for you not to follow through with it and accept the phone call. Make sure there's honesty in this relationship. I think the reason you're getting these cards coming in here is as a reminder that this is not going to be perfect in every way. And as you're moving forward, you got to be honest with each other. You got to be open to the truth, and you got to be open to speaking the truth, okay? That's going to be a critical aspect of your relationship with this person. So keep that in mind. Honesty is what you guys need right now in order for the best for all involved the whole way through, okay? So that was for you, Raymond. Thank you for that question. All right, Penny, what's next for you? Oh, Gita, I read your cards. Just go ahead and rewind it. It was several minutes ago, I think. Let's see. You're welcome, Kumar. Oh, thank you for your subscription, Raymond. I appreciate that. All right, Penny, will you find new love at 65? What's coming in for you? I have always loved the name Penny. I've got two of my favorite names today, Gita and Penny, both on my page. I love both of those names. I've never known a Penny personally. I've known a Gita. Never known a Penny, but I love that name. What's coming in for Penny? I'm gonna find some love. New love at 65. It's coming in for Penny. 65 there and thereafter. Any new love for Penny coming in? Here we go. Yeah, somebody's going to come in here and spark your passion. The Chariot in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Moon in reverse. Okay, so here's the truth of the matter. You're going to have some boyfriends. There's going to be at least one person that comes into your life that makes you feel really excited about a relationship, and you should go for it with the understanding that this person is probably not looking for exactly what you're looking for. This is not going to be a long-term relationship, okay? This is going to be very temporary, just for fun, okay? Don't, your next relationship is really going to be very casual, all right? So keep it casual. That's going to allow you to kind of have some fun, get your rhythm going, get back into the game. And then is there someone else coming next? Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, you have the potential here. Yeah. Yeah, have some fun, Penny. Have some fun. When people come into your life, if you're feeling fiery and passionate about them, as long as you keep it casual, you know, like just have some fun, you're going to end up feeling glad that you did. Okay? And it's probably going to lead to something even better a little bit further down the road. All right? So keep taking good care of yourself. Keep, you know, being curious, being open to meeting people, talking to people. No need to be shy. Just have a good time. Thank you for that question, and thank you for that answer. Do we have any more questions today? Let's see. Thank you, Stephen. I would love to hear some new books. Fabio Securia. Oh. It looks like you can handle it, Penny. I'm so happy to be here, Stephen. You have no idea. Oh, thank you for your subscription, Penny. I so greatly appreciate that. Well, guys, I'm not seeing any more questions coming in. So I want to thank you all for being here and joining me today for the Friday Fast 5. If you missed the Friday 5 reading and you're interested in checking that out, it's the first few minutes of this recording. So just rewind to the beginning. It was a really important message that came through from Spirit that is for the community. If you're interested in getting more of your own questions answered, then just stop back in next week. I'll be here Monday for the Earth Magic Monday reading, and then I'll be answering some questions that come through. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you again for being here, sending lots of love and fun and warmth your way. I will see you later.